Last time on my podcast, I talked about a lease special for a Toyota Tacoma ONE-PAY lease, $5,500. Amazing deal. We put that on our social media, on our TikTok, and a lot of people were like, well, yeah, but what happens if you crash the car, or you're limited to miles, or, you know, all these like weird questions. It's like some people are stuck on overthinking things too much, so they miss out on a good deal.
Yeah.
It's a no-brainer. You pay $5,500, you get a brand new Tacoma to drive around for 2 years. Like why do you want to overthink it or psych yourself out? Yeah, if you crash the car, but I mean, what are the odds? I mean, you know, out of a couple thousand of them sold, how many are going to get crashed and totaled?
And it's something sometimes you can't avoid. Yeah. Like the accidents I've had, I wasn't even in the car. Like they're parked on the side of the street. There's things that are really out of your control. You can't live life that way.
If that's the way you think, maybe you're just unlucky and you're setting yourself up to be unlucky. You don't need to buy the car anyway. But
you never know who you're talking to. I mean, statistically, we've met customers that have they've crashed every car that they've ever bought.
So they don't need to do that deal then.
That's not for them. They should buy just the safest car they can find.
But I haven't had an accident in I don't know 100 years. It's been I can't remember the last time I was in an accident, and I hope I never do. But I mean, that's what insurance is for. And I mean, hopefully you don't go out and pay $5,500 and crash the car the next day, you know. But that broke down into about a $200 and some a month payment on the Tacoma. Amazing deal, crazy deal.
Yeah.
Some of the comments were asking, are there other deals like that? Absolutely. Right now's the time to lease a car.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, if you're looking at a 2021 or a 2022, and I think this is where CarMax messed up because they went all in on these late model 2019 or 2020, 2021, 2022 cars. And right now, you could lease a car for half the price of what one of those would finance for.
Yeah.
So I'd rather lease it. Yeah. And then the other big question is, what if I go over my miles? Well, here's how I look at it. I don't care if I go over my miles because I know I have options. I can buy the car at the end of the lease. I can sell the car at the end of the lease. I could trade the car in at the end of the lease, or the last option and the one you don't want to do if you're over your miles is turn it back in
and pay for it, because you pay if you don't lease another car from that manufacturer, you're typically paying the disposition fee. Yeah, and then 15 cents a mile, 25 cents a mile, depending on who you're leasing from. Some are more. Isn't there 50 cents a mile with some of the high end?
I mean, you get into $5 a mile once you start looking at Rolls Royces with ridiculous, like they got 2,000 miles a year starting, 2,500 miles a year starting on the Lamborghinis and the Rolls Royces and the Bentleys, and you're paying like $5 or $7.50 a mile past that.
So. But most people, I mean, those things do depreciate that much a mile at least.
Because now you got maintenance and you got all this other stuff. But, on a Toyota, you're paying 15 cents a mile.
It doesn't add up to a bunch. Yeah. I'd rather, at the end of the leases, I've gotten so many people out of bad car situations that they've made before, friends, referrals, clients, etc., where they buried themselves in a car, purchasing it, thinking, hey, I should purchase a car. And you're stuck. You're stuck with the purchase until you make that last payment.